Hey guys, MBSC1 again, and people have been asking me how seismitoad beats VirGen Genesect, and my seismitoad list tends to beat VirGen Genesect more than it loses to it, so I thought I would do a video of me playing both sides of each of the decks and kind of explaining what to do in the matchup so that you win more often. So, this side is VirGen Genesect, this side is seismitoad. Both decks have some proxies. Each of the proxies say what they are on the card. Except for Megamonetric, which is Electrode. So, yeah, we'll see who goes first. Let's say evens is seismitoad goes first, odds, VirGen Genesect goes first. And I think I'll probably do a best 2 out of 3, we'll see though, I'm not sure. So evens, we'll say seismitoad goes first. Oops. And sorry if there's some background noise, my family's over, so they're having fun in the living room. Start seismitoad, that's good. You always want to start seismitoad if you can, unless you're against Dawnfan, in which case you want to start with Curum, which is a tech that I run in this deck, which has actually been helping a lot. It's the Plasma Curum, not the Outrage Curum. Okay, so this hand's okay. I'm gonna put down the Verbank. As you can see, it's a proxy Sand Slash. It's iffy. I have a Verse Seeker and a Skyla as my supporters. I could Ultra Ball for a Jirachi, but I think I'm just going to Skyla for a Juniper. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard the Lysander, and well, either way, I'm going to Juniper one of these cards away next turn. It's just which one do I want if my opponent ends my hand back into my deck. I think I want the Verse Seeker more, so I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Lysander and the Footstone. I'm going to get a Trubbish so that I can use Hypnotoxic Laser and not have to deal with Verdant Wind when I play Garbodor. And then I missed the energy attachment this turn, which kind of stinks, but it's not a huge problem because I can probably hit the double colorless next turn. So, alright, I'll Skyla for a Juniper. And then I'm just going to pass my turn to my opponent, which is also me. I'm going to refer to myself as my opponent too, just because, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain what's going on without saying that. So it might be a little bit confusing when I say my opponent and me and stuff like that, that kind of thing. Okay, so we can get a Jirachi here. We have no support on hand. I'm going to attach this VirGen because I want to Emerald Slash next turn. Could go for the Megamonetric, but I think it's more reliable to just go with the VirGen. Then we get an Ultra Ball. Again, let's get rid of that, and well, I'll get rid of an Ultra Ball. I might just fail. Ooh, wow. Might just fail search this. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get rid of the grass because I only have 3 electric energy. And now I have to decide if I want to get a Jirachi or if I want to just bicycle and hope to get something. I think I'm going to go with the riskier play, which is just use the bicycle. And the reason I would do that is because I'm okay just Emerald Slashing next turn anyway since I have the energy. And on top of that, I don't want to put down Jirachi in this matchup because my opponent can just Lysander it up and then Quaking Punch and play a laser, and then it can put me in a bad position. So having Jirachi down against seismitoad can hurt kind of badly. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, family's being pretty loud. Then we'll just bicycle for 3, hopefully get a supporter. And we did not. That stinks. Ugh. Not a great start. Believe it or not, I'm going to put this G-Booster on this VirGen. Now, that might seem like a stupid play, but it's actually a good play because Emerald Slash is going to 2-shot seismitoad within a Muscle Band either way, and then it causes it so that my opponent can't put down a Head Ringer on my VirGen. So, I'll just pass it back to my opponent. Draw. I get my Jirachi, Proxy, as you can tell. And I'm just going to Juniper away these cards, I don't need any of those. And we got Curum, that's going to be good. Not very much stuff I really want. I got the DC, so that's good. We got a couple lasers and Verbank we can't play. So I could start powering up this Curum, or I could attach the Seismitoad and Quaking Punch. I think I'm gonna Quaking Punch. Yeah. So we'll just do 10 this VirGen. Which kinda stinks, but you know, whatever. That's how it goes sometimes. Draw. Nothing much. Put a Plasma on VirGen. Put this on Genesect though, so that he can't use head ringers on Genesect, and then we're Emerald Slash for 100. Put 2 grass on Genesect. Back here. Alright, draw. Like Arbor, that's really good. Now we can play these lasers. Play one. And that is a heads. That's going to be really helpful if he flips tails going into his turn. And then I'm going to touch this Water Curum so I can start powering up him so that I can Blizzard Burn later. Or maybe Frost Spear as well. I'd actually rather power up a Mewtwo right now, but you know, this will work. It's an okay alternative. And then I'm going to buy my opponent out of their dead hand. Because I have to. Which kind of stinks. So that bicycle play instead of going with the Jirachi ended up working. Yeah, so, I don't know, looks like VirGen Genesect's in the lead at the moment, but I definitely am not counting myself out of this game yet. I think I still totally have a chance. Wow, 3 water energy. Oops, sorry, I drew an extra card. This isn't best. Bunch of water energy, no supporter. I can computer search for 1 next turn, so I don't think I'm going to play that just yet. Because I don't want to be dead drawing, that'll be no good. So yeah, I'll just Quaking Punch again, so it's going to be 10 for the Quaking Punch and 30 more for poison, so it's going to add up to 50 total, and then see if VirGen wakes up. Heads it does. That's no good for me. Alright, 6. And then draw once per turn. Get a 0 sick. Not gonna need that right now. A bunch of energy I don't need. I can't really scatter for anything, so I'm just gonna attach to Genesect and then we'll play an N. Oops. In hindsight, maybe I should have put down that Curum when I had it in my hand last turn. Nah, I wanted to computer search it away because I don't really need a second Curum in this matchup because I'll already have the 7 price trade going down if I use 1. But maybe I should have put it down. Not much I can work with in this hand. This is kind of crappy actually. What I could do is retreat and then use Genesect and knock him out instead so that I don't keep acquiring poison. And I think I will do that actually because, well, why not? That's. I'll do 20 to this Curum so I can knock it out next turn. Okay, and then. Start the video real quick because I'm running out of time. Okay. I got a head ringer, that's good, but I have no megaphone, so it's useless. Okay. Well, I have a Skyline here, don't I? I do, that's good. So what I can do is I can use this VirSeeker to get a Skyline, then play Megaphone, get rid of those, and get these 2 Headringers down. Should be helpful, but I don't know if that's the route I'm going to go with this time. We'll see. I'll definitely touch this here. Yeah, I don't want to just waste these Headringers and Juniper them away. I mean, I could VirSeeker for the N and play it. But I think this actually isn't a bad place. I'm going to VirSeeker for the Skyline and play it. The Megaphone's prized, I'm going to be in a really bad position actually, but it's not, so play that. And what this is doing is, it's making it so that my opponent is just putting more... oh, let me make sure my Mewtwo isn't prized as well. It isn't. Okay, that's really important. How many DC do I have left? I don't think I played any. 1, 2. Well, I think I played one. That seismitoad. Oh, that stinks that one's prized, but whatever. Anyway, I'm just making his Genesect dedicate more energy to it so that I can X-Ball for a one-shot when I come in with my Mewtwo later. So, yeah, that's why we're doing that. Also, it prevents him from being able to do 110 damage with that Genesect, or 120 damage with that Genesect, so that he can't one-shot my Kyurem anymore. So, this actually could work out really well. Put 2 Headringers down, and we're gonna just retreat to this. Well, like, yeah, we're just gonna retreat into Kyurem. And then we're gonna hold on to the Floatstone, because I might want that for something else. I don't really need to put it on another Trubbish, because there's no really real reason to have 2 Garbodors with Floatstones on them. 6, 1. So Kyurem will set up some knockouts later. Okay, I'm wishing I had that Xerosic right now so I could get that Headringer off. But I don't. Did I Juniper it away? Ooh. No, I didn't. Dang it, I could have VirSeeker for it right now if I didn't. It's a VirSeeker unless you can't see that. So we are going to get a Manectric right now. So we're going to Ultra Ball away Shadow Stride and Muscle Band? How many Muscle Bands are on here? I already have 1 discarded. I only run 2, so I want to hold on to that. Oh, okay, we'll get rid of the Juniper, because everything else we need. Because we can just VirSeeker. We're going to grab that Manectric. Man, Seismitoad would be a lot better if Tool Scrapper was still in the format. You wouldn't have to play Megaphone. Be a lot helpful. I mean, be a lot more helpful is what I meant to say. Alright, so we're going to put down this Spirit Link so that we don't have to get Headringered. And then we have this VirSeeker, so we're going to get back this N. So play the VirSeeker, get back N, and I'd like to just sit on this hand so that I can Mega Evolve next turn, but I actually cannot because I need to attach an energy this turn. Just going to play that N. As a Seismitoad player, I'm happy to see that N. It just helps me out a little bit more. Maybe my friend Michael called a pre-supporter when your opponent plays the N, because you get 6 new cards, and then you can play your own N, or a Juniper, and get 6 new cards after that. Or 7 if you play Juniper. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a bad hand. Put down this Manectric. I could energy switch. I will energy switch. I'm gonna move this to him. That Breezing's essentially a lost cause at this point. I'm not gonna power him up anytime soon. And then I'm going to hold on to this because I want to attach that to Manectric next turn, so I'm going to attach this to Genesect. And then I don't have a way to knock out this Kyurem this turn, which really stinks. So we're just going to Megalo Cannon for 100. And put him at 120. 10 damage off from the knockout, that stinks. And we'll do 20 to this Trubbish. And then Seismitoad's turn. Can you really see how this game is? Oh my gosh! I just realized I didn't take my prizes for that seismitoad. Wow. I feel like an idiot. Okay. Well, I guess that'll just show. If I make a comeback with a seismitoad deck, it'll just show how much what I get. Spirit Link and Scala. If seismitoad deck wins, I guess it'll just show how much more of an advantage VirGen can have and still lose. Because I would have drawn 2 less cards off that end, and I probably would have had a Juniper instead. Things would have gone more badly if I had. So basically, we're going to still have the VirGen deck take 2 prizes, but they're going to get shuffled back in. So, yeah. Alright. 7. It's a good hand. Put down this Garbodor Evolve. Got my secret rare Garbodor. And then we're going to attach to Kyurem, put a Muscle Band on it, so that we can Blizzard Burn. I still want to save that Float Stone for now. I'm going to end my opponent because they only have 4 prizes. I could have Junipered there. Maybe I should have Junipered there. I didn't really feel the need to, though. And I kind of wanted to hold on to that Float Stone just in case. I probably should have Junipered. I don't know, whatever. They're both, it's a close call, honestly. And, I try not to think about what my opponent has in their hand because I don't want to play this game biasly. But, in this situation, that end was a better play because of what my opponent had in their hand. They had the Electric Energy, and I think they had a Mega Manetric as well. I don't really remember. Anyway, 6. Got that other Kyurem. I think I am going to put that down now. Kind of wish I just put it down before. But not a big deal. Kind of funny, I haven't seen any of my other seismitoads. They're on 4. So we're just gonna Blizzard Burn now since we already attached. Take 2 prizes. And as you can see, this game is actually very close right now because, well, they're both tied on prizes, and Manetric player is at the, I mean, I would say the Manetric player is at the advantage at the moment, but it's still pretty 50-50. You know what I mean? It's still anybody's game. Plus there's that damage on that VirGen, easy catcher target for later in the game. So, I'm okay with this. Alright, 4. Now I gotta start with the promote. Well, if I don't get some... Yeah. The reason why I stop is because I might want to use this Manetric, because if I use that one and then, you know, do Overrun, and then he hits me with X-Ball, then I could be in trouble, because then this is my... I have a Spirit Link on it and the energy, so when I Mega Evolve, it'll put me in a bad position. So I actually am going to go with this one so that I can just Overrun and then retreat next turn, because I don't have a supporter either. Oh, I get Escape Rope. Okay, yeah, this is probably pretty good right now. Well, no, it's not, because I promoted the wrong Pokemon. I mean, no, I didn't. If I had known I was going to draw an Escape Rope, I would have promoted the other one, but I didn't know that, so... Yeah, Escape Rope wouldn't help me very much right now. So we're just going to attach there. Can't play Jirachi because it's stupid Garbodor. So we're just going to Overrun for knockout, and then I'll do 20 to the Kyurem. Take 1 prize. Just 1 prize. Draw. Okay, this is a handful of double colorless energy. Wow. 3